I'm going to wait till y'all load up. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Ain't nobody tell me anything. Ooh, nobody told me. Nobody told me. Y'all come on in. I am actually just learning of this gentleman, this minister, recently. A friend of mine told me about him, and I had never really heard of him before. And then, so I heard of the happy preacher, and then now he's gone. Y'all come on in. I'm trying to get to where I can see the comments in just a few minutes, and we get started. I get started talking. If nobody come in, of course, we'll leave this up for the replay. Um, there's one particular person who does not like that I'm delayed getting started, and let me say this. Sometimes we delay so we can have everyone come in, so we don't have to repeat things twice. Being YouTubers, content creators, whatever you want to call us. There are many reasons why content creators don't start right in as soon as they hit the record or the live button. And I understand if that annoy anything that I do, if it annoy any of you, I understand. If you no longer want to follow me, I understand it fully. There are some things I can and will change, and some things I won't. So I wanted to say that real quick. Y'all bear with me just a little while. I can't see anyone, but I know there's two people in here. Hello, hello, hello. I'll be able to see you in just a minute. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I'm actually doing a little bit of kind of some content creator stuff behind the scenes. So just bear with me about 30 more seconds, and I'll be right with you. How y'all doing on this Saturday? How are y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. We're actually expecting a snowstorm here in the area of North Carolina that I live in. So I'm in the house hiding from the cold weather. I am almost finished. Be just a few more seconds, and we can get started. Talking about this, I just can't believe he is no longer with us. Okay. All right. So let's get started. Hey Troy. Hey Teresa Miller. And everyone that's in the up in the skybox or in the bushes. Thank y'all so much for coming in. So, are y'all familiar, Troy or Teresa? Are y'all familiar with the happy preacher? I hope I didn't say the wrong name just a few minutes ago. The happy preacher. Like I said, I was just became kind of familiar with him this year. Uh, he tends to go to a lot of different services and stuff like that. They call him the happy preacher because, any service that you see him at, he's always happy. He's rejoicing. He's a shouter. Y'all know we black folks call it a shouter. He's a shouting John, I guess you could say. No matter where he's at, just what you kind of see in this picture here is how you're going to catch him. Um, and he's just well known, especially all over the Kojic church, especially. Yeah, Teresa said that he was a staple in Atlanta. But he was not only known in Atlanta, he was well known among the church folk. The person who told me about him is actually from way up north, like New England, the New England area, or New Jersey or something like that, Connecticut or something like that. So, the church folks know him because he shows up at different events all over the place. Especially people in the Kojic church. So, yeah, the happy preacher, let me just tell y'all what is being said so far. Elder Cal Lester Merrill, the legendary happy preacher, has been found dead in his apartment in Atlanta. Now, there are some rumors that I don't want to repeat, but I just can't understand why, what the rumors are, why that would be the cause of death. And of course, people are still trying to find out the details of what happened to the happy preacher. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all and tell y'all how I found out that he had passed away. I went over there to William's page, his channel on Facebook, to see if he had posted anything, because y'all know he been missing in action. Now let me address the person who say I'm obsessed with him. Listen, that's one of the things I talk about on this channel. What do you expect? And when I don't talk about them, people ask me, they message me, and they say, "What's going on with William? You ain't gonna talk about William no more." So I got to give the people what they want. But anyway, back to the happy preacher. Yeah. Any of y'all heard anything about what could have happened, or anybody know? Let me just read some things that people say about him. This one guy says, "I met the brother and gentleman in Atlanta, Georgia, 2016 during the Kojic International Women's Convention. His praise and tambourine tap sure caught the whole convention attention. But over the years, I've enjoyed the fellowship and the conversation." And then it says, "Rest in peace to the happy preacher, Elder Cal Merrill. You will be missed, the grand old Kojic. See you in the morning." Um, Let's see. Teresa Miller said he went to Bobby Christina funeral in full attire, and they wouldn't let him in. They didn't know about the happy preacher. Let me see if anyone else is saying anything. Breaking news from the news reporting platform of this is Patricia A. Rogers, Elder Mill Elder Merrill, aka the happy preacher in the Kojic Church of God in Christ, has passed away in Atlanta, Georgia. Details are sketchy. I'm still in disbelief. Wow. Wow. Well, I'm not going to stay on long. I just came on to see if you guys knew about it. To see if you guys knew about it or had any information. Somebody said here it wasn't an event unless the happy preacher. Sorry about that, y'all. I was checking my notification as I was reading. It wasn't an event unless the happy preacher was there. Long live happy preacher Elder Cal Lester Merrill. Thank you for leading us into praise like nobody else could. Tamarines are going up in heaven as we remember a pillar of Atlanta and national icon. Prayers and comfort and strength in Atlanta community, friends and family of the happy preacher. And that is for sure. Definitely prayers up for him. There was even celebrities that knew. When I say celebrities, I mean church, y'all. I'm talking about church. I'm talking about church folk now. I ain't talking about Cardi B. We don't know Cardi B over here. How old? That's a good question. I don't know. But even like celebrities within the church knew who the shouting preacher was. Let me see. Simply Tasha One says Sir William said that he was found in his apartment shot. Yep, that's what I read. That's what I didn't want to say. I don't even know why I don't want to say certain things, but yeah, that's what I read also on Sir William's page, that he was found in his room, in his apartment shot. If the rumors are true, it may have been robbery. Okay, well, yeah, because I just can't imagine anyone wanting to in any way harm him. That would make sense. Troy asked, how old was he? That I don't know yet. Teresa, do you know? Is your name Teresa or Theresa? I used to go to school with this girl. Her name was spelt like that. And we called her Teresa, but she would always tell me my name is Theresa. They're like, girl, your name Teresa. But I could be wrong. I just mess with her. Simply Tasha once said a family member said that Sir William was not given the right information. And that would not shock me. I just can't imagine him being, nobody wanting to harm him. Who would want to harm him? He did no one any harm. Um, okay. You're not sure of his age. And it's really not saying, let me see if someone is trying to tell me over here in the inbox. Yes, person in my messenger, I agree. I agree. He's extremely unprofessional. He always like to, and William, he being William, he always like to try to get out with a story quick and fast, and which is already had, was, in fact, actually, to be honest, William didn't know about it until somebody asked him in his comments about it. Then he ran and tried to get some information and put it up. And then had to, instead of just doing what everybody else is doing, which is saying resting in peace and saying all the nice things about him. That's true. It's easy to say nice things about him. Then he gonna throw in, how the rumor of how they felt like uh, how he passed. But that's our Willie, ain't it? That's our Willie. This is another person said, L. Bernard Jake said, the happy preacher was a kind soul and a great person. When I was introduced into the board of preachers at Morehouse, I saw Elder Merle. When he called my name, I heard his legendary tambourine and shout of glory. Afterwards, the happy preacher told me that he read I was being inducted and he wanted to be in the place to support Albertina's pastor. It meant the world to me, and I expressed my sentiments. He responded, I'll never forget what you did for me at Albertina's burial. I'll always love, appreciate, and support you. I didn't see the happy preacher much, but when I did, it was a joy to witness. Wouldn't that be a wonderful thing to have people to say that you brought them joy, that when they saw you, you was happy, and all of that? Isn't that the best way to a glorious way to leave here? They ain't gonna having to come up with some things and say, well, Miss Cruiser, she was funny. Trying to look for something nice to say about you, when they thinking in the back of their mind, that heifer was messy. But it's very easy for everybody to say very nice things about this gentleman. And again, when somebody told me about him, when I went and looked them up, even when he was living, I only saw nice things. Let me see what Larry Reed said. Hold on, let's go on over to Larry Reed and see what he posted. Well, let's see. Post. Larry Reed posted, rest in peace, Kojic event attendee, icon, elite, happy preacher, Elder McCall Merle. That's what Larry Reed. Y'all, I'm right here. I'm on looking this stuff up on roaming around my Facebook, looking this stuff up. Y'all know I don't be all professional like Troy. Beefing 313. Y'all want professional. Go on over there to Beefing 313. Troy Allen. His stuff is nice. Over here, y'all gonna get it raggedy. You're gonna get a little raggedy. No technical. Hold on, y'all.
Can you talk back to the preacher too loud?
That's why I didn't want to go to his page. I knew he was gonna have something up that was gonna come up. I didn't want to. So that's what Larry Reed posted, y'all. Something very nice. Very nice. Some very nice comments. So I guess there's nothing else I really have to say about this. Okay. Rest in peace, Elder Cal Merle, aka the Happy Preacher. And let me check one more thing, y'all. Give me just a second. I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to look for is I'm trying to figure out how old he was. but there's nothing that's saying. It made the AP news. He was that well known. It's on. Uh, is this the regular AP? And this picture that's showing is a Reverend. He was at a Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. Inside the state capitol. This was Wednesday, January 17, 2013, in Atlanta. This picture was taken. But anyway, I'm beginning to ramble because I don't have any more information than that. So I appreciate you all coming in and joining the chat, and keep his family and loved ones in your prayers. This is Miss Cruiser. Please like, share, and subscribe.